Girls, the musical. Let's talk about it. Now, I am kind of a musical theater kid. I grew up dancing. I had to take musical theater. So I genuinely enjoy musicals. I like singing. I like the spectacle of it all. However, I thought a lot of this was a little bit corny. I thought that pretty much all of Janice's numbers were really corny, and she got the short end of the stick in regards to songs. I think that Katie was a weird cast because I think she was boring for the first half of the movie. Once she turned into mean, like, Regina clone, that's when I started to understand why they cast her, because she has like a quiet meanness to her that makes it really like venomous and believable. But I personally think that early Katie, like nicer Katie, bamboozled Katie, confused Katie, needs to have still a little bit of a bite behind her eyes, the way Lindsay did. This actress does not have that. It's simply like nothing there. It's very demure, very mute in a way that I'm not interested in. I think Renee carried. I love that when someone gets hurt, the shaking, like the choreo. I thought the choreo was amazing, actually, specifically for all of Renee's numbers. And I think, all of us were there for Renee. But she also, like, her songs got the most attention. They got the most detail. They got the best choreography. They got the best scenery, the best lighting, the best everything. So I guess it's by design. Like, I think the movie is really, the musical version is really, like, Regina-centric. Even though there's so much Katie, I'm like, Kate, move. You know what I mean? Damien, great cast. And it's not that I didn't think Janice was a good cast. I thought she was a good cast. I think she played it very differently. I think that Karen, so I've seen some discussions about Karen and making Karen like the person of color in the group. And some people were like, okay, but why would you make the person of color the dumb one? Like, why would you put a person of color in this movie, like in the plastics, just to make them the dumb one? Like, isn't that a waste? I personally disagree, because I think that in order for us to start to break past like this struggle narrative where you only see Black people who are perfect, morally perfect, doing their best, bad things are happening to them. In order to surpass that, we need to be comfortable seeing people of color on screen being dumb, being average, being anything other than just like perfect person, so smart, so good, working hard. You know what I mean? Like, there needs to be a relaxing on like the strictness of excellence that's expected in regards to POC on screen. So I personally think that actress slayed. She slayed Karen. I thought her songs were amazing. And sexy, like that song was really fun. And I saw the musical version. Like I went and watched like the musical on YouTube just to like compare. And I think that the movie version slayed that better. I liked Regina and Karen's songs better in the movie than in like the online musical. So yeah, I think that overall, I also noticed that they changed like the social suicide line, which I thought was interesting. Like there was certain small changes that I thought were like, oh, okay, I wonder what feedback that came from. Or like, okay, so Meg Thee Stallion being in it was odd. It was odd, but like, it was kind of fun, but it's like, Ariana, what are you doing here? Also like Ariana and Wicked's gonna come out soon, so I want to talk about that. But I thought it was interesting that Megan made that fire crotch comment that Lindsay hated and commented how much she hated. I didn't know about the lore about that. Basically, this guy, I really have no idea who he is, okay? But the paparazzi were filming him, and they were like, what do you think about Lindsay Lohan? And he goes, I think she's a fire. And apparently Paris Hilton was like whispering in his ear to say it. Like you can see them like snickering in the background. They're like, and he goes, yeah, she has a fire. So, mean girl stuff. And then people were saying, oh, Tina Fey is like the ultimate mean girl for putting that in. Even after having Lindsay in the movie, like, that's a weird move, Tina Fey. Cause I don't think I didn't laugh at it when I saw it. I don't think it was worth the hurt that it did to Lindsay. And like, I don't think it really even added to like any specific lore. So I don't know why they chose to do that. I think it was mean. I think that Lindsay didn't deserve that, especially she came back to do your little rendition. And then you're gonna like kind of snub her and be rude. That's weird. That's a weird thing to do, in my opinion. But I don't know. I think overall, I really enjoyed it. Like, I had a good time. I think the ending was weak. Like, when they closed the garage, I was like, oh, okay. Did you think you ate? With that, I don't know. Personally, I didn't even remember all the, like, e.l.f. product placements. Did you see when she was like, oh, and what lip gloss is that? And she's like, oh, it's e.l.f. And she named the color, too. That was 2 e.l.f. placements. I saw at the very beginning, there was Perrier, there was Bubbly, there was, you know, Yamaha, like, all the instruments during the, like, last scenes had brands on them. There was more that I missed. What was it? Was it Seat Geek? Seat Geek? I saw the Seat Geek one and I was like, come on. We don't got the funding for this one? That was crazy. I haven't seen ads like that in a movie in, I don't know, ever. But I mean, interesting. I would say the dancing was amazing. Dancing, choreography, amazing. There was a bunch of people in it that I know. I used to go to conventions with, like, whatever. Really high caliber dancing, choreography, background, all that. I think the movie, here's the thing. One of my friends said it was like the worst score for a musical, like a movie musical she'd ever heard. And when you go from watching like the Stupid with Love is probably the most boring song and the most like butchered song in comparison to the musical, because they slow it down so much. And it's like, and I'm stupid with love. I wanna get it. But how? Like, she was giving nothing. Very much like, go girl, give us nothing. And it's boring. And I don't know why they casted her. Because I think she's an actress who can sing. I don't think she's like a musical theater actress. So, I don't know. I needed somebody different. Anybody different. I think I would have preferred if she was like less pretty and more even funny. Like, you could have taken it to like almost like a mousy, like oddball angle. I would have preferred that over this like bland, like personality-less white bread, blank slate canvas to project these plastics on. Like, the way it worked the original time is because you know that Katie has some bite in her. I don't know. So that was disappointing, but Regina Slade. Oh, also the guy who played Aaron. Me and my friends, when we saw it, we didn't think he was that hot, so. But it's rare for me to like see a man turn around in a seat, like just like that stereotypical like American boy guy kind of look, and for me to be like impressed. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Anyways, I love you. Bye-bye.